Hi guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we solve the problem of very that means it is a matrix type of problem. So what is the problem says that? Problem says that given n into n grid, which means we have to the n into n grids, and then integers where values can be negative, values का negative भी हो सकता है. Find the maximum sum among all possible k into k subgrid, and we have to find the maximum sum all in that of k into k, which means k is equal to 3, which means 3 by 3. We have to return the answer in the 3 by 3 and maximum k into k grid subgrid, right? So we have this matrix, and in that matrix we have to find the maximum k into k grid, which means 3 by 3 का. इसमें से if we have to assume, then there is one chance, 1, then 2, 3 and 4, right? And then we just have to return the answer. So what is the answer, and what is the maximum value? So we just have to return only for this, which means we have to matrix, and in that matrix we have to take the k into k grids, and then we have to find the maximum sum. We just have to add, and then maximum, that means maximum, we just have to return the maximum. So what do you understand from this question? So the question says that we have to n into n matrix, right, and an integer k. Our task is to find the maximum sum of any k into k square सब मैट्रिक्स, राइट. के इंटू के सब मैट्रिक्स मीन्स यहाँ पे अगर समझते हैं के इंटू के सब मैट्रिक्स मीन्स अ स्क्वायर ऑफ साइज के inside the original matrix, correct? Now, so you just understand the what I am saying. I am saying like we just have to take the example like this. I just explained you. This is, so we just have to take like this, and that means the first we can take the first, right? How can we calculate? So the answer is, so here is 1, then 2, then minus 1, right? Then minus 8, then minus 3. So for that we can also here just give the space, then it is right, and then 4, right, then 3, 4, 3, 8, and then 10. So in that, what is our maximum? So simple add, and after the adding, what we can get? 1 plus 2 minus 1, right, minus 8, and then minus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 8 plus 10. What is the answer? 16, right? What means answer? The same type we can take from here, and here is 3, right? Got it? And the same type we can take from here 3, and same type we can take here 3, and we just have to return the maximum. So here we can get the maximum is this one. The answer is 20, right? So I think you'll understand what I am saying and what the question says. So in that, if we come on the brute force approach, what is the brute force approach? For every possible starting position I to j, and calculate the sum of all k into k elements, which means we have the, if the matrix is very long, like 20, like k is equal to 20 and matrix of 20 by 20. So that means k is equal to 2 and the matrix of 20 by 20. So you can assume how much we have to calculate, and then we can return the answer. So it is very hectic, and it will goes, that means a huge amount of time. So it is not the efficient approach. So what is the any, that means optimal approach? Yes, so there is optimal approach is if we have to calculate like this sum. If we have to calculate the sum from here, then here, then here, we can get the only for one here, right? So in that situations, what we can get? So in that situation, we have the prefix of data, right? And then we just have to calculate and return. Then we can get the that means here use the 2D prefix sum, right? So prefix of I and j store the sum of rectangles, right? That means, and the rectangle is like 0 to 0, got it? And then means 2 I minus 1 and j minus 1, simple one, right? So the formula here is, formula is, I just explain the formula. So formula I just define, you can analyze, and if you will not understand then you will comment it out. I will explain you the that means formula in a comment, right? I and j, right? And then is equal to the matrix of I minus j, I minus 1 and j minus 1, got it? And then plus prefix of I minus 1 to j, right? And plus prefix of I to j minus 1, and then minus prefix of I minus 1 and j minus 1. This is right. Then in rectangles sum can be found in order of 1. So suppose that rectangle is r1 c1 2 r2 c2, like this. So now every k into k square task take order of 1, right? So here we can write the code, then you will understand our all approaches, what I am saying, right? So start from the, we can take int n is equal to mat of size, got it? And then we can create a vector of vector, and then int prefix of n plus 1 and vector int n plus 1 to 0, got it? Now build prefix sum, got it? For int I is equal to 1 and I greater than is equal to n and I plus plus, right? And then for int j is equal to 1 and j greater than is equal to n and j plus plus, got it? Now the prefix of the same formula I and j, right? We can also just copy and paste the same formula. If we will not write this formula, then just come here, just copy and the paste, and then I just remove this line, right? The formula is correct, right? That means mat of I to j, then prefix of I and j, and prefix of I j minus 1 and minus prefix of I minus j minus 1, that's fine. Now from here int answer is equal to int mean, and then check every k into k square, got it? For int I is equal to 0, I greater than is equal to n minus 1 and I plus plus, got it? And then same type for int j is equal to 0, j greater than is equal to n minus 1 and j plus plus, got it? And then the same type here is same formula, int sum is equal to same, there is, and like I just write the same thing, follow the code, prefix of I plus k and j plus k, got it? And then minus of prefix of I to j plus k and minus prefix of I plus k and j and plus prefix of I to j, simple one, right? and then answer is equal to max of answer and sum. Simple. And just return answer. Got it? Now just try to compile it and see there is any problem. Yeah, the problem is uh 16, line number 16. Okay, this is the problem. Now, okay, the problem is I can say, okay, so I just analyze the thing from where it comes, like that is fine. Size, that is also fine. Int, that means vector, and vector int n plus 1, vector int n plus 1 to 0, that's also fine. Now here is also I think fine. And the prefix of formula is mat of I minus j minus, and then prefix of I minus j, and then I j minus 1, and then I minus 1 and j minus 1, that is also fine. And then int is also int mean. Okay, and then check every k into k squares, right? Then 0 to n minus, there is k 1, so I think there is k, right? And also there is not 1, there is k. This is the problem, I think. Now it's fine, it may, yes, try to submit it. So in that, if you analyze, the time complexity is taking order of n square, and space is also taking of order of n square, right? So this is, so I hope you will understand this problem. So thank you so much, guys.